Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video, it's gonna be on Scream Time episode, and I'll be reviewing the whole episode and what I've seen yesterday. I'm gonna start with Guaido's mess with Glenda and Elizabeth and what I think about it really. Well, yesterday when I was watching it, Elizabeth went to Mapiti's apartment to speak to her about Guaido and what she wants for the future. And obviously Candace was there and she overheard everything. Like, it seems like Elizabeth wants to be in a long-term relationship with Guaido and have a future with him. But Guaido has other ideas, as we all know. He's still sleeping around with Glenda, on the other hand sleeping with Elizabeth, which is a bit messy. I would call that an entanglement. Anyway, so while they were speaking about Guaido, Elizabeth did mention that she wants to leave Toflop and just go somewhere with Guaido where people don't interfere with the relationship, and Glenda overheard that. And when she did, later that day, she went to Guaido and they had lunch, and she brought it up to Guaido and told Guaido that Elizabeth actually wants to leave Toflop with you and have a future. And Guaido took that in the most weirdest way. Like, he was shocked about what Elizabeth was saying. I think he didn't expect it. And on the other hand, Glenda also did say, I don't want to be the side chick anymore. Every girl wants to be the main chick. He wants to have like a normal relationship with a guy and not sneak around and sleep around with other people. And that's what Glenda wants. But she can't have that because Guaido is still with Elizabeth. So Guaido did confess like, oh, I love you both. I can't choose. I love Elizabeth and I love you. Hello. If that was me, okay, and the guy I'm involved with told me those words in front of me, I would walk off immediately. I wouldn't even entertain that. Like, why would you waste your energy, your time, to just get hurt at the end? I mean, come on, that's just ridiculous. Guaido, he needs to fix his shit together. Like, why? Why would you do that? So, while the episode went on, there was a scene where after Guaido and Glenda had their lunch, he went home and sat down and reflected on what Glenda told him. And we saw that flashback where Guaido starts to have a flashback about both girls, Elizabeth and Glenda. When he was in university with Glenda, they kissed in the way, like in the lovey-dovey mode, that phase. And then when he came back from university back to Toflop, he obviously got sidetracked and he caught feelings for Elizabeth, and he also had a flashback of that. In that moment, I think he realized that he needs to come clean and he needs to stop playing both women against each other. So he decided to call Elizabeth and say, okay, look, let's meet up at Capsies. There's something we need to talk about. And that scene came up and they went to Capsies. Elizabeth was so happy, saying, I'm so glad that I can just go out with my man and just have dinner with him. But Guaido had other ideas, as you saw, and he came clean and told Elizabeth that, look, I wish you could give Glenda a second chance. And that's when the red flag came in. You could see it in Elizabeth's face, thinking, what the heck is this guy talking about? What's going on? And then he's like, look, I've been messing about with Glenda behind your back. I love you, and I love Glenda as well. I can't choose. I'm not perfect. And you could see the hurt in Elizabeth's eyes. And she even said, what does she have that I don't have? If a woman asks herself that question, it's so painful for a person to go like, but what do I not have that that girl has that she provides for you? And he's like, no, it's not you, it's me. He thought it's not you, it's me. Then why are you leading her on? Why are you leading her on? That is just, I mean, you're wasting people's time and you're hurting their feelings. She's like, oh, I'm in love with both of you. You need to either tell them to walk away and find yourself, because you're still young, you're not even, I don't know what is going on in your head, but you need to let them go. What you're doing, it's not gonna, it's messing their self-esteem and just their well-being, really. So I'm moving on to Noah and Clement with Chloe. They are in trouble once again with the cops, as we all know. Trouble always follows Noah, so wherever he goes, as much as he tries to be a good boy, trouble always follows him. And now he's being investigated by the police for this night factory fire. They were there, but as you all know, they had the plans to attack Lahasha, but they didn't go through with it because of Katlaho stopped them. But they're still being investigated, but nothing much has been revealed yet. And then there was a part where Charity met with Malaka, and I think she's catching feelings. And at some point she went to Capsi's to try to deliver Malaka's cake to him, but Katlaho decides to block her blessings once again. And for some weird reason, Katlaho has stopped paying attention to his mom. His mom is trying so hard to reconnect, but Katlaho is so focused at work that he's missing the most important things with his mom. And I've noticed that I think Church is going through problems with self-confidence, and Katlaho is not even noticing that. He's so focused on him and his work that you can't see that his mom is hurting. And she's yearning for love, just basic love and connection with some other human being besides her sons and her mom. She wants to feel loved. I think that's why she's going through so much hard time right now. But Katlaho has no interest in her right now. He's so focused at work, Capsi's, and delivering cakes. He just so oblivious to what's happening, and that's really not nice. I mean, you need to be more aware of our families and stop being focused at work all the time, because you never know when the end is near, really. So that was it for yesterday's episode. We'll see what happens next, and I'll bring up the new video concerning about that stuff that I've forgotten in this video. But for now, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back. Peace. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.